What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about some things that help me with my mental health. So for those of you who don't know, I have struggled with my mental health within the past few months. Started at the beginning of this year. I just had a lot of depression and anxiety, and I don't really know what started or what stimulated it, but it kind of was very severe, very bad. I was in a very bad place, and I didn't really want to post or talk to anyone or just get help at the time, because I thought okay, let me backtrack and see what's going on, why I feel this way, if there's things that's triggering me, if I should eliminate some things that are making this happen. But overall, I think it was just burnout and just I don't know, you guys, but I am still dealing with it, and I have so many helpful tips that I have come across within the past 3-month span of this. So let's just get started. So you guys, the first thing I'm going to talk about is journaling. Now this is very key for me because it's something I've always been doing. I've always been writing, whether it's poems and music, just a journal entry, just my intrusive thoughts, all of my notes, you know what I mean? And also this 5-minute journal that I have. But I love this because I get to write down my affirmations, my achievements, my goals, my intentions. I pretty much just set my tone of the day by journaling. I also like that the book that I have is day and night, so you get to reflect on the morning, when you wake up, what is your set intentions for the day, for yourself, and also at the end of the night, how everything went, and what you learned, what you do different, some advice or anything like that. So I really love journaling for that reason. I also just feel it helps me express myself a lot better than trying to talk to someone or find a song that helps or a quote. Literally journaling has saved me so many times. So I highly recommend, if you're not someone who writes or a journal person, I recommend just trying it, even if you're just typing in your notes. It saved me so much time, and I love to look back and reflect on how I felt in that moment of time, and see all my growth and my progress. So journaling is a great way to go. The next thing that I've learned so far is to spend less time on social media, you guys. Believe it or not, social media is obviously an outlet for everyone. It's very fun, it's very free, creative, but it also can be very how do I put this? There's just a lot of pros and cons when it comes to social media. A lot of people show 1% of their highlights, and you never really know what the truth is. You don't know what happened in that split picture second, or that 3-second video, that 5-second video, you know what I mean? You don't know what happens behind the scenes or how that person actually felt. I kind of feel it's fake sometimes, which is why I tend to take breaks and stay away from social media, because I just feel not everyone wakes up and lives this perfect life. You have to work hard for what you want to achieve in your lifetime, and I just feel social media definitely portrays the glorified part of it, and not all the bad stuff, or all the steps you had to go backwards to go forwards, you know what I mean? So I just really have been spending less time posting and just focusing more on posting what makes me feel good when I feel 100%. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I have religiously done for years, and I just do it every day. It's just something in me, I just always have to do this, but it's basically turning off your notifications. I definitely think do not disturb is really good for prioritizing yourself, your well-being, your mental health, your energy. You definitely don't want to reflect on a message and then all day have this intense feeling of how that message made you felt. So I definitely don't respond right away, and it's not that I don't see it, and it's not that I don't want to talk to anyone. It's just I genuinely feel I need to prepare myself to open this message, to start this conversation. Am I feeling up to it? Am I not? You know what I mean? I feel my do not disturb is not me being rude to anyone. It's more of just let me get myself together first before I reach out to you. You know what I mean? Okay guys, this might be my favorite thing I've learned so far. I felt so emotionless, I didn't want to process anything in the beginning of my journey, and I just I didn't want to listen to music because it triggered me, and it made me even more anxious and have more depression at the same time. So I was just very numb and still, and I'm what am I supposed to do? What's my outlet? Journaling, but not really journaling the best way with my intrusive thoughts. So I need to find something else. So I feel discovering new music really helped me. It's really good to open up and you know, try new things and figure out what works for you, what doesn't. But I started listening to new playlists, and I kind of like repeat the same songs over and over because they're like my favorite like feel-good music. But I love it a lot, and I post about it a lot. If you guys ever hear the same repeated songs, this is why, because it makes me feel good about myself. I set good like intentions when I hear that song, like good manifestations for my life. And I also like hope to make good memories, like listening back, like reflecting back to the song. Like, you ever have like a favorite song, or you hear a song, you're like, oh my god, that brings me back to that time we went on vacation in Canada or something like that, you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something I'm trying to set myself up for, so I can reflect and just like have something personally for myself. I will tell you guys like 2 new artists that I have been playing like non-stop on my playlist. One of them I have known for a while, and the other one is like newly discovered to me, and I'm like so grateful that I found this, because honestly, you guys, this is like exactly what I needed. I'm like, it's really hard for me to make my own music of how I feel right now, so connecting with someone else's work is really nice to just hear, and just like, I don't know, you guys, it's just like therapy, music therapy. So you guys, the first artist that I love is Aly Aj at the moment. They are absolutely amazing, very talented, beautiful women, and they have been around for so long, you guys. And I've heard of their music, but I was never really fully like a big fan and into them, and it kind of just came to me randomly. It was just like an Instagram ad of like a concert for them, and it was saying how it's upcoming and it was in my area, and I was like, should I just go to this concert just to go by myself, like just have a good time? But also I'm like, I want to actually connect and know the music before I just like stand at a concert with like a ton of fans and not know anything. So I kind of was like contemplating on that. I didn't purchase those tickets then, but I wish I would have, because I love them dearly now, you guys. My favorite 2 songs is Paradise and Pretty Places. These songs are so beautiful, you guys. Like, it really gives me like Malibu, like just ocean beach vibes, like a nice hot summer day. I just love it, and like it makes me feel really good and really happy, so I tend to play it a lot. But yeah, I absolutely love Aly Aj. They're beautiful again, and I'm a huge fan now, so like the next concert they have, I totally have to go. So you guys, this artist was found to me through a recommendation of my girl Sophie. Love her. She basically just posted saying how like his music is so amazing, and this is her favorite song at the moment, and I was like, I'll take note of that, you know what? So I screenshotted her story, and I just kept it in my photos, and I didn't play it like immediately. I was like, when I'm in the mood to like listen to new music and venture out, I will definitely like type in his name and listen to it. So I played this guy's song, you guys, and literally he is so amazing. Like, he honestly has been helping me so much. My favorite song obviously is A Little More Time With You. I also tend to play this a lot on my stories because it's just an amazing song. Like, something about this song, you guys, like when it comes to like the instrumental part and like his vocals and the lyrics, it all just clicks, it all makes sense, you guys. And I am like so obsessed with his music, and I'm a huge fan now, so I hope to go to his concert as well. But these are my new 2 favorite artists that have been helping me with my mental health and just like helping me get back to me, the new, better version of me. So guys, the next thing that I have on here is finding a positive outlet that helps keep you grounded. Also remember like who you are and what your goals are in life, and like what your big dreams are, and like how good you feel. Like, sometimes I feel like a 9-year-old kid when I think about like my dream goals and like the life that I manifest, you know, to live. But I have chosen the app Pinterest because I feel like this is great for my creative outlet. There's so many things that you can find on Pinterest. Like, not only does it have like makeup, fashion, hair, beauty, like all of that stuff, it has like so much informational stuff, and you can link up to so many blogs, so many Instagram pages, so many YouTube channels, just like so many businesses. I love Pinterest so much. Like, literally it has saved me multiple times, and I will tell you guys, I've struggled with so much depression and anxiety on and off like over the years, and I never really felt like it was as intense as now, which is why I'm really speaking up about it and bringing awareness to it, and just giving you my feedback on my journey with it, and just like tips that I have to help anyone else who's struggling or knows someone who's struggling. But Pinterest has saved me so many times I sometimes would wake up and I'd be like, ooh, what's my vibe? Like, I just felt so lost sometimes, and Pinterest definitely helped me figure out my style, like, so much more than I already know of my own style. It's like a whole new world. Like, when you go on Pinterest, you're definitely gonna be inspired. Like, so you guys, this outlet does not have to be an app. It is an app for me, but it can be anything. It could be an artist, it could be someone famous, it could be a favorite show, a movie, whatever helps keep you connected and grounded to your values and your life. You know what I mean? So you guys, the next thing that I've been loving to do is a daily routine. Now for me personally, it's day and night, but everyone is different on their preference. But I love having a routine because it helps me stay consistent. I am also feeling really good about myself, spending some time, having some little self-care with me, even if it's just like my morning shower, my morning makeup, my morning hair, grabbing my outfit. It's just like when you feel all put together, you know what I mean? It's like a checklist. That's how I viewed in my head as a Libra. Like, I literally have to always have notes that says like a to-do list of like everything I need to get done for the day. I also really love feeling productive with the daily routine, so that really makes me feel good about myself. It's kind of like when people wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym, and like the feeling that you get from like feeling so accomplished and elevated just within yourself is why I love a daily routine. Okay, I have learned that over time the small ones are better than the big ones because the small ones help you get to that bigger goal. Another thing that I have been doing is investing in myself. You guys know that I like love shopping, and retail therapy is like me as a person. No, but I literally think investing in yourself is just a great way to also give yourself some self-care, love. We all need that sometimes. It could be that cup of coffee, it could be that extra mile of a walk, it could literally be anything, like getting your nails and your hair done. It could even be going to the gym. Whatever fits for your investment. It could be a new outfit, it could be a new watch, a new phone, literally anything that helps you feel invested in yourself, because everything that you do reflects, you know what I mean? Like, if you look good, you're going to feel good, vice versa. So I really try to do that a lot. I love doing my hair and like putting on makeup. That makes me feel pretty invested in myself, because I know that I am all dolled up, I am all invested for me and not for anyone else, and nobody can take that away. So I feel like that's another reason why I love investing in myself with like shopping and stuff, because this is me, this is how I express myself, this is my style, and we all have our own investments. So really just figure out what works for you with that. So you guys, the next thing that I have here is talking to someone you trust. I think communication is definitely key. You have to allow yourself time to when you feel like you want to reach out to someone, but definitely try to reach out to someone, even if it's your doctor. I've talked to multiple people. I have my sister, I have my mother, I have a doctor that I also talk to as well, but I didn't easily open up to those people. Like, I had to give myself time to really understand my emotions and my feelings and my thoughts, and then I, you know, reached out when I felt like it was a good time to reach out. But I feel like a good friendship connection build is always amazing. Like, even if it's just that phone call to catch up with your girlfriend, I think that's always great. It's always very fun and interesting to hear about how each other's lives are going, like what's new, what's the deal. It's always just great laughs, you know what I mean? So just having that person that you really can talk to, even if you don't tell them 100% everything, as long as you're like communicating, talking to someone, reaching out, you're definitely trying, and you're doing amazing in my opinion. All right, you guys, and the last thing that I have on here is setting boundaries. This is something that I am getting a lot better with. I am like a people pleaser, and I don't know why. I think it's just how I've been raised and what I've seen in my life. I am such a people pleaser. I put a lot of people first before myself, which is okay to an extent, you know what I mean? Like, you still have to prioritize yourself as number one, because you are number one. Like, there's no other you, and you only have one life to live, so you really don't want to spend it like following someone else's life, you know what I mean? I think setting boundaries is good when saying no. That's something that I have to work on. I definitely say yes, 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 because I always think, oh, these opportunities or this happens for a reason, but sometimes it's good to say no as well, to just like restore your energy. I just think it's really good to set your tone before you follow someone else's tone for the day, you know what I mean? I just think that that goes a long way with setting boundaries. There's so many examples and there's so many ways you can set boundaries. Even just like not talking to people every day, like that's something that I do, and that's something I've always done, just because personally I like my own space. I don't like to hang out with people every day. I don't like to socialize every day. But I also wanted to bring awareness. If anyone feels like they need to hear this today, just know you're doing amazing, and life is not a race. Like, no one really knows their time and place. So I would say just try to like focus on yourself and your energy, and just like making sure you feel good. All right, you guys, so that was the end to this video. Let me know what you think about this. I wanted to do a more touchier topic, something that I still want to keep you guys in the loop with on my mental health and like updates and stuff. All right, you guys, that's the end to this video. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and I hope to see you next week. Bye, guys.